Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. And in this video, we are going to create a mail user. So in the last video, we have created a mail contact, which basically store the external user information like the company, email address, the postal address, country, and etc. etc. So likewise, we can also create a mail user, which is just like a contact. The email user will also have the external email address, the external company, the postal address, and so many things. But the main difference between a mail contact and a mail user is that a mail user gets a username and a password so that the user can log in into your organization environment, can access the mailbox and other applications like Word, PowerPoint, SharePoint, OneDrive. So these are the application a mail user can use, but a mail can contact cannot. Okay, so let's create a mail user first, and then will manage the main mail user, and we'll see what can be done with this mail user. So first of all, I'll give the name to this user. It's Neeraj, the first name, and the last name would be Vakil. Initials, I'll just leave it blank because it's not a mandate one. And display email address. So it will be Neeraj Vakil. Okay, and I'll give the email address nearest Vakil 777 at gmail.com. So this will be the external email address for this user, and I'll scroll down. I'll give an alias to it. So I'll just put it simple, Neeraj Vakil. Okay. It's up to you if you want to give an alias. You can. Otherwise, you can give any random name. And I want that the user ID would be Neeraj Bagel 777, and the domain name is mine only. It's my domain name, and if you have any custom domain added, so it will also show up into this domain section. Okay, so right now I only have one domain available, which is my by default domain. So I'll select this. Okay, and I will create a password for this user. So this will be the password, and next. Okay, so the moment I click on create, the user will be created by this name, Neeraj Bagel 777 at the 5062 dot into 8 dot on Microsoft.com. This will be the email address which I can use. I just simply click on create. So once it is done, I can access this account, okay, into my environment. So let me show you how. So first of all, let me show you what happens then. So now you can see that the mail user is added here. Okay, this is the mail user, and you can see that it says mail user on contact type. It's a mail user, and also you can come to this active users in Microsoft 365 Admin Center. Okay, and I'll just refresh it so that the change or the user I created start to show up here. You can also search for that user. It's Neeraj. Okay, you can see the user is here, and right now it is unlicensed. So I can come up here. I can give a license to this user. Okay, license and app. Okay, I'll give this E5 license. Save changes. So once I save changes, the user will be able to access each and everything. Okay, so this is how the mail user is created, and this is how you can assign the uh, licenses and all. Okay, and there are one more thing that, as you can see, that I was searching in active users for a mail user. However, if I created a contact, then it will show up here in this place only. It will not show up in the active users because that user cannot be managed. I mean, you cannot reset the password for that contact. You cannot assign license to a contact. So that is why it is not showing up. It will not show up in the active users. It will always show up in a contact. if you create a contact. But if a mail user, you can always find it in the active users. Okay. And let's do a quick test. Like I said that the Neeraj Bagale 777, the account which I created, you can use that account to access your organization mailbox. Okay. So let me go to sign in. I'll just paste that. Just remove the spaces because there will be no space. Next. Okay, I think there is still some space left. Let me check that. Okay, there are some, I think there are some spaces still. Okay, now next. Okay. All right, let me type in the address here. 5062.8.onmicrosoft.com. Okay. Next, sign in. Okay, it's signing in. Okay, we are so glad that you're here. Everything seems to be fine. All right. So now this user have access to OneDrive. Okay, it has a home option, and when I click on the app, there are so many applications which I can see. So this means that the user is the mail user is basically successfully created, and it have access to each and everything. It can access Outlook, it can access OneDrive, and it will now act as an active users, or you can say your internal users in the organization. Okay, so that is how you create a mail user. Okay, and that's conclude the video for today. Like I always say, if you have any doubts, so leave your doubts in the comment, and I'm happy to answer them. So if you do like the content, so please share, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Until then, happy learning. Goodbye.